Hello everybody, I wanted to just do a quick review of the 40th anniversary in comparison with the previous Black Series Darth Vaders. Um, the, I opened up the box. First I have to thank NJ Toys and Collectibles .com, Chris there. I had written a thing saying I'm really depressed. I'm on disability and I have some trouble making with money. So I wasn't able to get any. And out of nowhere, he says, "I'll send you one," and sure enough, he did. So that's why I'm plugging it, and but we're gonna get to it right now. And I just want to thank them again. All right, here we have our three guys. These two, the Emperor's Wrath one and the original one are identical in the body, just different in the head, obviously. In some ways, though, it does seem like they had the wider head and the shape of this one. But either way, the comparison is, well, I'll show you one thing. First off, he never wore a silver chain in any of the movies. Never. Yet, I have about 100 Darth Vaders, and I would say 90 of them have a silver chain. I do not know why. Okay, so I'm going to have to lay him down because he'll fall down anyway if I do it. To show you the reason why this guy, his arm cannot go out any wider because his armored shoulder is actually hitting. You can actually see where the attempts to do different poses have kind of damaged that part of it, which is unfortunate. But it won't hit because of his armor. Now, over here on the new one, we're going to take him and we're going to fold him back and watch as he goes magically all the way straight. Boom, straight up as high as you want. And then he can also go rotate. I can't do it with one hand. You guys will just have to imagine it. It does a full rotation at the shoulder, and it doesn't have a double hinged elbow or double ball hinge, which is unfortunate, but that's small. The hands rotate, but they do not move in or out. Another little small thing. But one thing that's cool is, I don't know if you've noticed this, but this is his choking hand. So he looks great. And Darth, okay, Emperor's Wrath, no wonder he's getting electrocuted. Well, you can stay down there with your electrocuted self. All right, so this is the choking hand, and it actually was designed so that like that Rogue One scene where he goes ambidextrous and he's swinging with his left and his right hand and choking and doing other things. You can replicate that now. The reason is they widened the grip. Take a look at the old hand. It was more of a, "Hey, how you doing, guy?" kind of thing, which is kind of a bad look with the puppy eye. I really had trouble with this figure. It just looks like a sad puppy, and then they put junkyard dog chain on him. I don't understand why, but this is thicker. This is a thicker saber, and he has a better grip. And of course, this one is designed. I'll show you the close-up, and we'll stick with the 40th to just have it slide in. He has hip rotation. I really can't pull it off with one hand, but he has thigh rotation. And one great thing he has, instead of having some stupid thing like Mafex, I gotta admit, where the toe, for some reason, the middle of the foot will go up and down, they actually made it so that you can go left and right with the toe, rotate it, in other words, all the way around, but then you can also pull it in, like pronate it, and you can supinate it. In other words, it goes in and out. So that's actually what I have to get right to get him to stand right. And so some would see that as a hassle, but that is pretty cool that you can adjust him so that where the feet go literally go left, right, inside, and you just all you see is my hand. Sorry about that. Okay, you see the shin pads. You see that under light. Remember that right now I've got the light. I've got the flash on. You know, it makes it look like that's gray, and that's pretty cool too, actually. You know, but it is in reality when I'm staring at it, the exact black, light black of the movie. But there's so many different colors here. You know, we've got going on. They fixed the chest box. Here's the old chest box where, I mean, they didn't even finish all the paint on a lot of them. I've seen a lot of them. Well, here you go with the simple, correct chest box. And they even put it on here. Now it's reversed because you know how on film it reverses. But if you look there, this is the exact correct way that it looked. That's just, for me, that's a winner all the way. And then they got both the side boxes correct. He definitely has both the hips. He has the hip swivel. He has the upper thigh swivel. He has the lower thigh swivel. And then I believe, you know, and here you can see the up, down, and left, right. In the old one, so if you're wondering, well, should I get the old one? The old one had the right and the left, and it didn't really have that little extra left-right situation. See how it's going out, and then I can just, sorry, bring my hand in here. Okay, there you go. Now he's straight in. One thing he doesn't, where I think the old one wins, is they had they had a thicker, heavier material, and it was weighted with those little pieces right here, so it could just drape. Well, this one, I mean, Batman would be jealous of this cape. Let me just hold him upside down, and then I'll spread him. So you can see that, well, one thing, though, that's great is the cloak is genuinely all the way through the whole character. So they did not, you know, just make it look like they were going over it. So that's pretty awesome. But look at how much cape you have. That was just half of it. You thought it was all of it. That was just half of it. So, I mean, Batman would be, or heck, even Spawn might be jealous of it. Basically, you have to fold it however you want. It's not as shiny as in person as it is. Well, to be honest, yeah, it is about as shiny as what you're seeing. I've tried to just do a double, where I double it up. So hold on one second. And show you where I've just tried to manipulate it and then fold it back. Like, we'll go with this shoulder. Okay, we'll try this out, show how the difference. Fold it back and then lift him up. All right, and then, okay, it's impossible to do with one hand. Oh, you can see he does do the splits very well. Hopefully not too well, because then we'll have the same problem as before. But there you go. He's folded down, and then it looks pretty cool when it's folded down like that. And then you can do it on both sides. I'm sorry, I'm doing it with one hand and a cell phone. Like I said, it's not a pro video or anything. Just a guy who has a lot of Vaders and knows them. I would put this somewhere between, I would say just below Mafex. I like, especially the beefiness. You know, there's more heft to him, and Mafex has skinny arms, but with all the accessories Mafex has and the replaceable head and all that different kind of stuff, and no balance issues or anything like that. I really, you know, I have to say the Mafex is better. But that said, $40 for this, I would pay $40 all day for this. I mean, I know that maybe sometimes a good eBay deal for SH Figuarts, but if you're lucky and you got one. But and then I'm gonna turn them so you can see what the back cape I'm referring to as the back cape looks like. So when it's folded, and if I were to fold the other side and hope he doesn't fall down while I do it, but he's going to, I just know it. Let's see, here we go. So you can give them kind of a swooshing look. I think they just were a little over, they went a little crazy with the cape. The inner robe, once again, comes out, it's perfect. You know, if I had to put this on a scoring thing, you know, now once again, everything's relative. On a $1 to $100 scale, this is a 9.5. Okay, that's pretty darn good. I mean, I love the fact that you finally have a crimson lightsaber. They looked at every little detail, and I've actually gone and done the same, and it matches. However, you know, there's just really just the cape and the shiny gloves. And notice they have horizontal, and that matches Rogue One. However, if you take a look at A New Hope, he has vertical, and in some scenes it looks like he's just wearing really just leather gloves that, you know, at the top of them have the vertical stripes or vertical things. So I'm kind of iffy on that, and the super shiny hands, and then, but you know, that's just being so, that would be too nitpicky for the fact that they got so many details right. They allow you to put him in almost any position. I mean, Vader's not, you know, Anakin. He's not able to do all the things. Yet with this, you can get him into some crazy poses. I really would say go get it. I mean, you can get it on Hasbro.com, you can get it on eBay, or you better yet, you could go to my friend who hooked me up and go to www.njtoysandcollectibles.com, and then you know you'd be dealing with good people, amazingly good people. They gave this to me for nothing, and so that's why I'm kind of spreading the word and wanting to talk about them. So, you know, hopefully maybe a Tusken Raider, you know, I'm just kidding. It does look good when there's a fan blowing. All that material is moving. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. The old one is still good. I mean, I just didn't like the junkyard dog thing and the fact that you can't turn his head without the top falling off, you know, because of the Anakin head part of it. I'm glad they said, hey, we're just going to make a basic, perfect, as close to perfect as we can Vader. And that's what they did. So, the only thing better than this would be, in that range, would be Mafex and SH Figuarts. And those are more in the 60 to 70 range, depending. I think Vader's gone up to 80. You just have to kind of check eBay or check, like I said, check my guys out at New Jersey, or I mean NJ toysandcollectibles.com. All right, well, thank you. I hope that I did a decent job of showing you this Vader, and have a great day.